Alright, welcome everybody to yet another exciting episode of Language Zone. I am your host Mrs. Rupinder Sahani, and today what we are going to do is have a look at transitive and intransitive verbs. My students often ask me what is the difference between these two types of verbs and what do they really mean. So today let me explain you the difference between these two kinds of verbs. So what we will do is first is have a look at the following sentences. So the first sentence is the man killed. The next one is the hunter shot. The boy called. Now if you have observed these sentences carefully, you will notice that somehow these sentences sound incomplete and something needs to be added to it to give sense to it. So if I ask the question, the man killed what? Or the man killed whom? There is no answer. If I ask the hunter shot whom? There is still no answer. And when I say the boy called whom? Still there is no answer. So what we can do is, we can add some meaning to these sentences. So let's put these sentences as, the man killed a snake. The hunter shot a tiger. The boy called his mother. So I feel that by adding some words to these sentences, now they sound much meaningful. So if you look at the highlighted words like snake, tiger and mother, these words can be taken as the objects of the highlighted words. For example, if I ask, the man killed what? There is an answer, a snake. The hunter shot whom? The answer is a tiger. The boy called whom? The answer is his mother. So these words, that is snake, tiger and mother, are objects of the highlighted words. Snake is the object of the verb kill. Tiger is the object of the verb shot. And mother is the object of the verb call. So these verbs that always require an object after them to give them much sense are called as transitive verbs. So transitive verbs always take an object after them. Do remember to ask the question what or whom after the verb. If you get an answer, you should understand that verb is transitive. Now let's look at this type of sentence. If we look at this, let us see how is this sentence different from others. The boy sat under a tree. So here the verb is sat. And let me ask a question, what or whom after the verb. The boy sat whom? There is no answer. The boy sat what? Still there is no answer. That means this verb is not a transitive verb. Now let's go to the other group of sentences. Let's look at these. Fire burns. The sun shines. Birds fly. Now these sentences are much meaningful. They don't need any object to get them completed. Even if you feel like making these sentences long, we can do that, and let's see how do they look. Fire burns brightly. So if I ask the question what or whom after the verb, let me see whether there is an object after it or no. Fire burns what? There is no answer. Fire burns whom? Still there is no answer. That means the word brightly is not the object of the verb, but it is simply adding meaning to your sentence. The next one is the sun shines in the sky. Here the verb is shines. So let us ask the question what or whom after the verb. The sun shines what? There is no answer. The sun shines whom? Still there is no answer. That means this phrase in the sky is only adding meaning to this sentence. Let's take another example. Birds fly very high. So here the verb is fly. Let's ask the question, what or whom after the verb. Birds fly what? There is no answer. Birds fly whom? Still there is no answer. So these verbs which do not take any object after them are called as intransitive verbs. And verbs that take an object after them are called as transitive verbs. So my friends, I hope by now you must have understood the difference between these two kinds of verbs and how are they different. In the meantime, read a lot about transitive and intransitive verbs. Until then, I prepare for my another session. Thank you.